Why are you, a grown man, getting a mocha cookie crumble frappuccino? Yeah, men. Why are you buying things you enjoy? Don't you know you're not allowed to like drinks? You're supposed to just drink things that taste bad. Jeez, men these days. Special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are once again returning to r/pointlesslygendered. We all know what this subreddit is at this point. It's about things being gendered towards specific genders in ways that don't really make sense and don't need to be there. Let's take a look, shall we? Females really can't take a joke. You could be like, damn, yo head big AF LMAO, and she'll be like, wasn't both of your parents on drugs and tried to sell you for some Adidas? Oh, okay. Okay, bitch. Now I'm crying. First of all, he referred to them as females, which is always off to a bad start. What? I'm trying to figure out what the joke in just saying, damn, yo head big is. You just insulted them and then got surprised when they insulted you back. And like, even if you were joking and you didn't actually mean it, perhaps they were joking and didn't mean it back, and then you couldn't take the joke? I don't get this post at all. After a breakup, first day, in a week, in a month. I, again, don't know what side is the good side here. I don't know what they're trying to... First of all, I'm assuming they're doing the whole, like, oh, men work out and better themselves thing, because I've seen posts about that before. But the man in this was ripped day one, and none of these pictures are of him working out. They're just of him posing, which doesn't imply that he's bettering himself. It just... Sorry, I got a phone call. I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, the implication here isn't that he's working out and bettering himself like the meme usually says, because he's already ripped, and in none of these pictures is he actually working out. He's just posing, which means that he's not getting any more ripped. He's just posing. So they didn't even get, if that's what they're implying, they didn't even do it right. Listening to a man talk about how much he relates to this song when he has never been a 13-year-old girl. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to play. I'll try and get the actual song in there so you can know what it is, but copyright being copyright, I might not. So for context, the song is Creep by Radiohead, and she's like, oh, only 13-year-old girls can relate to Creep by Radiohead. Do I need to just possibly bring up the fact that there isn't a female member of Radiohead, so none of the members were ever a 13-year-old girl? Everyone relates to songs like that. Some people more than others, sure, but the point of writing music is it's relatable, especially popular music targeted at large audiences. You want it to be relatable and emotional for as many people as possible. That's how you sell records. Select your gender. Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker. There they are, the two genders. Only a cis deals in absolutes. All of life and history aligned for that one joke. We're done, everyone. Go home. Which gender are you, everybody? What? Wait, I really am non-binary because I've got the long hair, especially if I untie my hair. Got the long, slightly wavy hair of Anakin and the beard of Obi-Wan. I'm non-binary. More evidence. Every time I make a video on these, I get more evidence that I really am non-binary. I mean, not that it was really out for question, because I am, but just the evidence keeps piling on. This is a very affirming sub for me. See toilets like this a lot. They come up on this subreddit a lot. Haha, funny, women talk more than men. Ooh, men talk so much. Women, everyone talks. You have people that don't talk and you have people that do. That's not a gendered thing, that's a personality thing. There's a whole reason there's a thing called mansplaining, for example, that people go on about. There's a reason we have language. As a man, you can't say more than 3 words while ordering a Starbucks drink. Hi, can I take your order? Hi, I would. I'm sorry, that's 3 words. You're done. That's all you get. Not again. Yeah, it's dumb, isn't it? Just let people order things they want to order, right? I want a coffee that is black. That's more than 3 words. So can men not even order black coffee, which is assumedly she's trying to say that men want the boring drinks, but asking for that is more than 3 words. Saying I want an iced latte 2 words. Iced tea, 2 words. Black coffee, 2 words. Frappuccino, 1 word. Caramel frappuccino, 2 words. So many drinks are less than 3 words that this person probably wouldn't categorize as men being allowed to order. Just because they add things on top doesn't mean it's suddenly no longer manly. Just let men drink things that taste good. It doesn't mean they're not manly. It doesn't take away from their masculinity to drink something that has caramel in it. It's a drink. It's not estrogen.
Men really have the audacity to go and have feminine illnesses.
Well, there are such things as feminine illnesses. I was going to say there's no such thing as feminine illnesses. There are. You know, a man can't get ovarian cancer. So yes, feminine and masculine illnesses do exist. The context that she's going to talk in, absolutely not.
For example, number 1, narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy is not exclusive to men or women. Narcolepsy is an illness that means your body thinks it needs more sleep than it has. That is an illness that affects both people, and neither party has any control in that. Neither. It affects everyone. Men, women, non-binary, everyone.
Like, I'm sorry? You need to take girl naps in the middle of the day? What is wrong with you?
They're not girl naps. They are forced naps that your body is forcing on you because you physically cannot remain awake because it's a medical condition that you have no control over.
Like, you need a little nappy wappy? What are you, a toddler? Are you a cat? No.
What are you? So what, are women toddlers and cats too? By that definition, are you saying that women are toddlers? That women are cats? It's the exact same. If a woman has narcolepsy, she also has to nap.
Stop. You're a man. You don't get to nap during the day. Stop having narcolepsy.
They can't control that.
Let women have that.
They can't.
It's for the girls, not the guys. Number 2, depression.
I have depression, and I am a assigned male at birth. I can't control that. It's a chemical imbalance in my brain caused by something that is completely out of my control and that I have to take medication to balance. I have no control in that fact. Depression doesn't care what gender you are. Depression is a mental illness. It can be caused by external influences. It can be caused by literally nothing. It doesn't matter. It will affect people regardless of their gender.
You guys have a biological advantage. Like, this is real, look it up. To not feel as sad, to not feel as much stress, generally being less neurotic, and you guys burn 200 more calories a day for free that we don't get.
Okay, so I don't know what relevancy the calories has, because that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that we burn more calories. It also doesn't matter that we are biologically more predisposed to be more happy and more stress-free, considering that men still get depression and it's still something that's completely out of their control. And also, 2/3 of all suicides in the UK were male, and 2/3 of all disappearances in the UK are male. Successful suicides, I should add there. 2/3 of all successful suicides are male. There are a lot of statistics I was reading about this that are things that disproportionately affect men and women, but that doesn't mean that the others don't get it. Men are far less likely to receive assistance for mental illnesses. Men still suffer. Men still have mental illnesses. Depression doesn't care about gender. If it's a chemical imbalance in your brain or caused by trauma or caused by something that's happened in your life.
And then you want me to go boo-hoo for you, even though you have the biological advantage to not feel that way? Like, no, stop. It's feminine. Like, if you have depression, you might as well be a woman.
No, I don't want you to go boohoo for me. I don't want you to pity me because I have depression. I couldn't care less about whether you pity me, whether you consider my depression to be real or not, because I have depression, and that's not your choice. That's not something you get to have a say in. I suffer from depression. I'm medicated for it. I've had to go to doctors for it. You don't have a say in that. You don't get to say that me or men can't have depression purely based on our gender. You don't get to say that we don't get resources. You don't get to say that we don't get to be looked after and made sure that that mental illness doesn't go further because we're men. You understand how disgusting that sounds, right? Depression doesn't care about your gender, and you don't get to say that someone having depression makes them feminine. Could you imagine just for a second if the roles were reversed here? Could you imagine if this was a man saying that women don't get to have depression? No, no, that's a masculine illness. Women aren't allowed to feel depressed. Women can't have narcolepsy. Oh, you want to nap like a man? Oh, you're tired? No. Could you imagine the backlash of a man saying that? No one gets to say that, regardless of their gender. No one gets to discount other people's experiences based on their gender. You don't get to go and say that men or women can't have X mental illness because of their gender. That's not how this works, and you are a despicable human being if you believe that to be the case. Girls at sleepovers. Do you think Luke is thinking about me right now? LMG, of course. You're amazing. Also, I love your living room. Boys at sleepovers. I brought friends this time, you son of a bitch.
Hello, looks like meat is back on the menu.
Does he have a cat? Is one of the friends he brought a cat there? I cannot tell what that is. It has like the face of a man, but it's on its front legs. I don't know. Anyway, this is a dumb meme. As if like, if women were being stalked by monsters, would they not also fight back? Anyway, I prefer this follow-up meme that someone made that got posted here that's much funnier, which is girls at sleepovers. Let's summon a demon. OMG, this is gonna be so much fun. Boys at sleepovers. Who keeps summoning them? I just prefer that one. It's much funnier. It's a much better variation on the meme. Prayers for difficult times. Men's edition. 1 minute devotions for women. Are we really writing different prayers for genders now? Are we really gendering prayers? What? What? How does that work? What different prayers are you gonna have? I understand that like deep conservative religious people have vastly different gender roles, but like, come on. Do you need a book to tell you what prayers to come up with as well? Isn't the point of saying prayer that it's personal, that it's your personal asking a question or looking for assistance from God? Do you really need a book to tell you how to do that? Gendering prayers. That's so dumb. And the final post. Hi, Dad of 8 here. I change diapers and don't feel any less manly for doing so. Marriage and parenting are team sports. Imagine the embarrassment if your husband publicly makes a statement that begins with the word hi. Our society is so gay. Oh, yeah, men, you can't say the most common informal word of greeting in the whole of the English language. No, that's feminine. You can't say hi. You are exclusively allowed to say hello. Otherwise, you're gay. Imagine your wife's embarrassment if you use the most common informal greeting. Oh, I hate people like this. Honestly, and that's where I'm going to end the video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click the join button on the channel to support me. Helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. Special thank you to Nix, Holly Miller, Kaorianne Mori, Chase Howard, Karen Duca, Top Shelf, Elle, Rennie, Dev, Thomas Penny, Emily Potter, Greyhound, Maxine Lankow, Gravity Gaia, Kelly Bock, Carolyn, The Angry Potato, Sven Arctic Fox, Outcast Jupiter, Abel Eris Winchester, Ghost Orchid, Charlie the Mad 256, Kate Cat, Two Lakes in a Valley, Ica Limchok, and Agent Galaxy, Ronnie, Tam, Bug, Toxie Rain, Salted Denim, Poet Blanderson, Auntie Kaylee, EB Agent J, Santa Kiara, and Ashley Fisher for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.